All right, now, finally we get to close this case, guys, and it's not good news. It's not. I know a lot of people are going to say, oh, Hannah Kobayashi's home. That's great news. No. And we'll talk about that a little bit more. I'm JB Gunner, and this is Crime Time. This is the end of this case, unless she is brought up on charges, which, spoiler, it doesn't look like she's going to be. Let's do it.
Bring it back.
What's going on, everybody? As you guys know, I'm JB Gunner, and this is Crime Time. Now, before we get started, let me first and foremost say thank you to everybody that supports the channel. Hell, any of my channels, regardless of platform, regardless of method you choose, whether it's Cash App, Patreon, Venmo, PayPal. Truth is, guys, I couldn't do this each and every day as often as I do on all these different channels for the last 18 years if it wasn't for you, the Gun Squad. Love you guys. Thank you so much. And if you too find my content valuable, feel free to hit the links down below. Join the Gun Squad. Check out some other content down there as well. Anyways, let's go ahead and jump into this because, as you guys know, I followed this case from the beginning. I actually nailed it. I got it 100% right for the most part on what it was she was doing, while all of you guys in the true crime community basically try to consider her a victim and say, what happened to Hannah Kobayashi? I bet she's being You know why I think fat women bring up trafficking so much? Because I think they fantasize that people would want to traffic them. They're like everybody's a rapist and a trafficker. No, lady, no one wants to fuck you. You literally got zebra cake all over your face, bitch. Nobody's trying to have sex with you. You sit and watch true crime videos all day. No woman that sits and watches true crime videos all day is getting dicked. It's just or trafficked or any of that other, or raped. It's just not happening. Let's get into the story, though. Missing Hannah Kobayashi breaks silence after being found in Mexico. Now, we knew this happened, as family deny lies. By the way, she chose her aunt. And we'll talk about that as we proceed. Hannah Kobayashi has told her family she does not wish to return to Hawaii after she was found safe earlier this week. Now, keep in mind, she returned. Kobayashi made contact with relatives on Wednesday to tell them she was fine after disappearing from Los Angeles International Airport in November. Her sister Sydney has now broken her silence on her being found, releasing a statement that she hoped would clear up any confusion. In it, she said, at this time, my mother and I have not physically seen Hannah. We do not have actual proof of where she is, other than she is somewhere in Mexico. Spoiler, she's not in Mexico anymore. We have only spoken to her over the phone, and she was allegedly found safe with Lori, her aunt. But at this time, she does not wish to return to us. So, just let this sink in. That while the whole world was searching for this bitch, after her father committed suicide, after her illegal immigration scam was revealed, her aunt right there, Lori, was able to find her and track her down in Mexico and go and hang with her. And apparently, as you can see by these statements, for the most part, Hannah Kobayashi seems to have it in for her sister and her mother. And clearly, she didn't give a fuck about her father either. Anyway, it says, we have only spoken with her over the phone, and she was allegedly found safe with Lori, as we just said. Her statement also detailed how hard it has been on the family to be thrust into the spotlight amid her disappearance. Stop your bullshit. You was doing every interview your ass could do. Your ass was on every news. You were everywhere. You were everywhere. This weird thing where, we didn't want to be in the spotlight. Bullshit. Bullshit, bullshit, bullshit. You were literally, every time I turned on TV, especially the sister, she was on goddamn TV. Now, I do want to say this. Wasn't it Lori who set up the GoFundMe? Has anybody been refunded from the GoFundMe? So just Lori and Hannah Kobayashi is just sitting here spending all the GoFundMe money together. Like, we got him, girl. We got him. The search for her sister proved trying for her family, as some members had differing ideas on how to approach the difficult time. Her father, Ryan, also took his own life, which we all know, after looking for her for 13 days. Sydney's aunt, Lori Pigeon, and her sister also clashed over media interviews and disagreements over the GoFundMe to help find Hannah. And oddly, the aunt was there. Lori, a self-proclaimed social media influencer, immediately began participating in multiple interviews and became the self-appointed point of contact for the media. Despite my mother and I not being in support of this, it still happened. There were many occasions when my mother and I requested that Lori respect our feelings and tone down her posts and interviews. But no, that's not the way it is. You got to remember, Lori is a self-proclaimed social media influencer. Were you? This was all a grip from the start, man. Hannah was trying to screw over the U.S. government. This Lori bitch, she wants to be a social media influencer. You see what's going on. It's not hard to figure out. It's not that hard to figure out. And if you look at what more of the family said, here you go. Anyways, our priority was finding Hannah, not creating a media circus, Hannah wrote. During the search, Sydney hit out a pigeon for her comments to the press. It's really unfortunate when you have to question family, she told News Nation. The fact that she has gone rogue and wants to disconnect from our effort, that's on her. I will do whatever I can to protect our family at this point and do whatever I can to still find my sister. And I no longer want to have any connection with the confusion that I feel like she's caused since this case started with my sister. Well, clearly, that was her goal, was to cause this mass hysteria, this mass attention, so she can help with her, so she can become bigger in her influencer career, right? Family lawyer Sarah Azari added that it is important to note that Hannah's family comprises Sydney, her mother, and her uncle, and that side, and not Pigeon. The family's lawyer said Lori Pigeon is not. That's not what it is. It was unclear what exactly Pigeon said that the other family members disagreed with, but the worried aunt told the New York Post that her niece is throwing her under the bus because she wants to be in the limelight. Oh, the influencer said that Sydney wants to be in the limelight. Lady, have you seen Sydney? Have you seen you? Sydney could just start an OnlyFans tomorrow and be a millionaire. You don't think so? Look at you. Look at you right there. And then look at Sydney. Look at you. Look at Sydney. Look at you. Look at Sydney. Just stop. Look at you. Next to the dead dad, of course. Do I have to show you Sydney again? Do I have to show you? Let's go ahead and go do it. Yeah, come on, man. You got to be a clown. You got to be a clown. Hannah Kobayashi, by the way, she has returned to the United States from Mexico after her disappearance from LAX and dad's suicide during the search. Hannah Kobayashi, who sparked national attention after her disappearance from LAX last month, has returned to the United States. Kobayashi, the criminal, crossed the Mexico border into California over the weekend, where she was questioned by U.S. officials who asked if she was okay, a source told TMZ. She appeared to be healthy as she met with her lawyer at the border before leaving with him. Her family was not there to meet her. So let me get this straight. This woman was not arrested? This criminal, anti-American scumbag bitch was not arrested? For her scam wedding? Isn't this like a federal crime? This is like, how can this not be? To intentionally defraud the immigration, the U.S. immigration, ICE, all that, how could this not be a crime? I say we get rid of her pit. Just deport the bitch back to Mexico. Just deport the bitch back to Mexico. So she's not even gonna get charged or nothing. They just said, hey, what's up, bitch? And then just kept going. You can't make it. This makes sense. I mean, there's no way you can. No more to say there. Hannah Kobayashi breaks silence to claim she was unaware of everything, of course, after vanishing across the Mexican border. Hannah Kobayashi has spoken out for the first time since she returned to the United States after she mysteriously disappeared into Mexico. She claims she was completely unaware of the media coverage surrounding her disappearance last month. What have you been doing for a month? Sucking dick for crack? Sucking Mexicans' dick for crack? Where the fuck you been? Let's listen to the news.
Hannah Kobayashi is breaking her silence after her family announced last week that she had been found safe following her disappearance. The 30-year-old was the subject of a weeks-long search that gained national attention after her family reported her missing in November, though authorities later revealed it appeared she had walked into Mexico alone with no foul play suspected. In a statement obtained by NBC News on Monday, December 16th, Kobayashi said that she crossed the border into the United States at daybreak the previous morning. She continued, "My focus is now on my healing, my peace, and my creativity. I am deeply grateful."
My healing, my peace, and my creativity. Bitch, your father is dead. Your focus should be on apologizing to law enforcement for the money spent and to the American population for the scam you tried to put on the American government, on the American taxpayer, by bringing in more motherfuckers in here. You tried to do something illegal, a green card scam. You should be in a federal prison.
To my family and everyone who has shown me kindness and compassion during this time.
Fuck
I was
you.
unaware of everything that was happening in the media while I was away, and I'm still processing it all. I kindly ask for respect for myself, my family, and my
No,
loved ones.
you don't know, bitch. You didn't respect our country. I ain't respecting you. And you didn't respect your family. Nobody didn't thank you for your understanding. No, shut the fuck up.
Loved ones as I navigate through this challenging time. Thank you for your understanding. In early December, the Los Angeles Police Department had held a press conference in which they revealed that based on evidence they obtained, she had appeared to enter Mexico alone unharmed. Authorities then classified her status as a voluntary missing person.
We reviewed video surveillance from U.S. Customs and Border Protection, which clearly shows Kobayashi crossing the United States border on foot into Mexico. She was alone with her luggage and appeared unharmed.
Days later, her family announced that she had been found safe, saying in part, "This past month has been an unimaginable ordeal for our family, and we kindly ask for privacy as we take the time to heal and process everything we have been through.
These people are all crazy. You ask for the public to come in, and then you're like, hey man, now you gotta leave us alone.
Express our heartfelt thanks to everyone who supported us during this difficult time. Your kindness and concern have meant the world to us." Hannah disappeared after landing at Los Angeles International
I ain't
Airport.
no reason to. I know the goddamn story. Guys, this case closed, man. This case closed. They're not. I don't think they're gonna charge her. Do you guys think they should charge her? I think so. Look, man, I don't give a fuck how libtarded you are. If you try to break laws, particularly federal green card scam laws, you should be arrested. You should be charged. But she's not going to get it because everybody still looks at Hannah Kobayashi as a victim. She was being trafficked, JB. No, she wasn't. Because if anybody was going to get anybody, they would have picked up the damn Sydney. Like, if I was going to traffic any of them two, I'd be like, Sydney's the moneymaker. You can tell by looking at her. Look at Anna right there. She looks like she a good 185, 190. You know, ain't nobody, come on, man. Ain't nobody trafficking that. Now these two broads, these two chunky ass bitches are just gonna sit there and snack cake it all the fuck up. with your GoFundMe money. Wow, the one on the right, the creative one, she creatively gets away with creatively trying to scam the government and the U.S. taxpayer. This story makes me sick, y'all. Anyways, this case closed, man. If you like what I do and you find my content valuable, feel free to hit the links, support the channel. Guys, there was an interview with one of the Idaho 4, Maddie Mogan's mom. We're going to talk about that in our next video. I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.